Bob, thank you so much for taking the time to talk today. It's such a huge honour to meet you both. Just to kick off, adaptations, especially one as big as Ender's Game, can be somewhat tricky to pull off, as every reader would have their own ideas of how the movie should be. How did you kind of approach that individually?
By being true to it, I think the book was around in the studio system for a long time, and I think one of the reasons it never went anywhere is because there was an attempt to change its basic themes and basic structure, and we at least knew going in that we wanted to be true to what we all loved about the material to begin with.
Yeah. Harrison, this is your first time back in sci-fi for nearly 30 years, I think. What was it about this particular project that brought you back up into space?
The ambition of the film, the subject matter of it all, the relationship between the character I play and the character that Asa Butterfield is playing, the ender of the title. Talented people involved, great ambition. It was a great opportunity for me.
Roberto, you have worked a lot with sci-fi yourself. You've got Fringe, you've Transformers. What is it in particular about the genre of sci-fi that keeps drawing you back into it?
I like that you can have slight parables in there that are lightly disguised by the genre. You can imagine futures and amazing situations, but they're still relevant to our humanity.
Yeah.
And to be able to have both a spectacle and still a discussion about where we're going and who we are is an interesting element of sci-fi.
Yeah, there's a lot of subtext to be found within the game itself.
Hopefully.
Harrison, what was it? How could I put this? Sorry. Your character is a heavy military man who is trying to do a good thing by any means possible. Were there any true life people who you kind of based that on yourself?
No. I tried to imagine myself in that situation, the conflicts that I would feel, the pressure that I would feel. I tried to imagine in myself the capacity for manipulation and for assurance.
Yeah.
And but I do recognize that there are real examples of this kind of responsibility out there in the world, and I don't judge the character. I try to represent him truly without judgment, because that just gets in the way of my process.
Right. It's a much younger cast, aside from yourself and Ben Kingsley. And what was it like for you both to work with a generally younger cast like that?
I was so impressed by them, by the talent that they have already developed, and their ambition, correct ambition, not just to be rich and famous,
yeah,
but to be good at what they're doing. Their work ethic, their focus. I think they're remarkable young performers.
Roberto?
Yeah, and they're also alive and fun, So it's great to spend. And there were, with 100 extras of the same age, you're just suddenly it's almost like you're back in school or something. So it was great energy there.
Harrison, you've got Anchorman 2 and Expendables 3, and there's all the rumours about Indy 5 and Star Wars 7. And Roberto, you've got Edge of Tomorrow and the Amazing Spider-Man sequel. What is it about potential projects that each make you want to work with those particular projects?
Oh, I'm in it for the fun of it at this point, and the proposal to be part of Anchorman seemed like a good idea at the time. Mm-hmm. The same with the
I love Anchorman.
The Expendables. I didn't know Sylvester, and I thought it would be fun to spend a few days with him in Bulgaria. What was I thinking? But it turned out to be a great experience. I like these little short jobs. I like these cameo things.
You can just pop in and out.
Yeah.
And I'm still just trying to feed myself and my family, so that's mostly what it's about.
You must have a good working relationship because you worked previously together on.
No, it's not true.
No.
No.
Well,
This is agonizing.
Because of Cowboys and Aliens and now Ender's Game. Any future collaborations?
I'm trying to get him into Star Trek, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is like the third time I've tried to.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not approached me ever yet with a piece of paper and a pen in his hand. It's just all, you know.
A lot of talk.
Yeah.
Well, Harrison and Rob, thank you very much for taking
Thank you.
time to talk to me today. Beg your pardon.
Pleasure.